Hello everyone, welcome back to Xenosaga 1. We're gonna continue off. We just got aboard the ship, the Woglinde is what it's called, after doing the first startups and doing the tutorials and stuff. Let's go ahead and get started.
All right, see you later.
Okay, good luck! Well, back to work.
These have a lot to read. I'm not going to read them all, but I will like slowly go down and give you a section by section for you to read it. Like you can pause the video during each section to be able to read it if you want to. So essentially the UN in this thing is like Google. Does like emails and messaging and stuff like Gmail. We already did that one.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right. Oh, man, not again. Oh, well.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? Handle the rest by yourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud. Anyway, I'd better get this to her.
Good luck!
Yeah.
Go, Tiger!
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
You're slacking off! And you! And you! You're all a bunch of slackers! Yeah! Listen up! You lazy bums are the cause of that accident! You're not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you! If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in gear! If you got time to think, you got time to get your fingers moving! Don't even start thinking you got a brain to think with! You're gonna become machines, and work like them day and night! You're all a bunch of slackers!
Boy, I guess not every department's run like ours.
The first hour or so of the game is a lot of video and story, like building up to the story, and then the action starts here in maybe about 30 more minutes. It's just introducing all the characters, you know.
You're still here, huh? Killing yourself over work won't get you very far.
Oh. How are you? I had to get this data done before morning, so Well, what are you doing here so late, Kevin? You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately. Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
Tomorrow, she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up. It's been bothering me. I'm just being weird, huh?
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, KOS-MOS"?
Good morning?
Well, that's what you say to someone when they wake up, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
Glad to help, sir.
You should get some rest, too.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night. Yeah. Everybody's so eager to see her.
Her and that guy was talking. That was a vision of the past of when they tried to build KOS-MOS the first time. They were referring to it as like the incident where a bunch of people died. It's because, well, KOS-MOS was faulty and kind of went crazy and killed a bunch of people.
Look out! Watch it,
Well, that was
you
close.
slacker! Only authorized personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already. Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off if they see bimbos like you around.
I'm so sorry.
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at? Oh. Damn slacker!
This guy here you want to talk to, and you sign up for emails that you get that can, it later unlocks, like, discounts for certain stores and certain items you get. I am reading a guide right now so I can show you all the tricks and like and the best ways to unlock ultimate weapons, because like one of KOS-MOS's weapons you can't get unless you do a series of emails essentially telling people to build it.
Chief!
Hmm? Alan?
What do you mean, Alan? Don't act so surprised. Didn't you forget something important?
Also, there's a lot of stuff to do to get to the action.
It's dangerous wandering around in a daze.
Trying to kind of speed through it.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just thinking about something.
Because like I said, the first hour and a half is a lot of story.
Are you all right?
Figuring out what's going on.
Yeah. I'm just not myself today. Alan, thanks for stepping in back there.
No. I should have spoken to the new guy earlier, so you don't need to thank me. But it would really help if you would try to understand their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little uneasy about KOS-MOS, but they've been pouring their hearts and souls into this project. They all want to see with their own eyes the end results of what they've been working so hard to complete. I feel the same way myself, you know?
I know that. It's just that
Chief, the incident, right?
Huh? Oh, I see. You're... Sorry, that's not quite it. Forget about it. It's nothing. Let's just hurry up and get KOS-MOS completed, okay? Oh. Who could that be?
More Realian maintenance? They really should stop calling you all the time. Technically, it's a violation of regulations for you to deal with other divisions. Besides, aren't they expecting you on the bridge?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't want to brush them off. Besides, it's on the way, and I've got some time. See ya.
Oh. Ugh. I forgot to ask her out after work.
that email was pretty much saying that the weapon I used in the battle simulator is finished, and she's mailing it to me or sending it to me, and it's going to be in shipping.
Hello, you rang?
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly in need of your help.
No problem, Lieutenant. I want everyone to be healthy and happy too, after all. So, what's the problem today?
Well, I'm trying to teach them some new battle algorithms to better reflect the unit's reorg. But the integration is not going very smoothly.
You're right. He's rejecting the data. Let's see.
During this part, you just have to talk to all the Realians, which essentially Realians are like androids or cyborgs in this. Wrong side. You're helping them do maintenance on them.
Well, I've made some adjustments, but please contact 3rd Division once we return. I recommend they receive more intensive counseling soon.
I'll be sure to do so. You know, I'm really impressed. Providing Realian psych support on top of developing KOS-MOS? I hear even specialized counselors have a hard time...
Oh, I'm just making the most of what my mentor taught me. I'm glad I could be of help. Besides, I always wanted to work in the 3rd Division. Actually, I'm thinking about requesting a transfer once my current work's finished.
But Vector's first R&D division has the best researchers in the organization. Everyone knows not just anyone can get in there. Are you sure that you want to transfer?
Oh, yes. Besides, my family's always asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st Division? There must have been a mistake in the paperwork. Who knows? Maybe they're right. Besides, I want to learn so much more about them.
What's learning about them going to do for you?
Lieutenant Virgil.
This guy is a dick. I don't like him. You'll see why. He's kind of crazy.
Their stench.
What?
It reeks. I can't get their rotten odor out of my system. Can't you smell it? It makes me sick to my stomach.
Huh? What are you...
That's enough. You got your orders from the Lieutenant Commander, didn't you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance combat support between the eggs and the new model Realians. And yet you're...
Support? Huh. In a battle against them? The last thing I want to worry about is supporting a bunch of untested, weapons-grade Realians.
Excuse me, but these people are highly qualified soldiers.
These people? You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really shouldn't say things like that. These people have the same intellect and emotions as us. And the Miltia Charter clearly spelled out the basic human rights of Realians when it was ratified in 4763.
What a load of crap. Get off your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity, but in the end, they're just equipment as far as your company's concerned. Or maybe more like merchandise.
We don't treat them anything like equipment or merchandise.
Then why do you categorize them as weapons-grade Realians? How much more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you care to call them, they're nothing but tools of warfare. Besides, I know your little secret. You guys have an emergency override code to control them, don't you?
Virgil! Why are you...
Huh? What do you want?
It is as you say, sir. We are manufactured as merchandise and raised accordingly. However, I take great pride in what I do now. And this pride was not forced upon me. It is of my own free will.
Free will, huh? Well, good for you. You'd better just enjoy it while you can. The time will come soon enough when you'll realize what's going on. Just you wait.
Is he a DME addict?
My apologies, Ms. Uzuki. He wasn't always like that. But then something happened.
Is he an old acquaintance?
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Miltia.
I see. So, that's why.
You knew about that, huh? Then again, anyone planning to join the 3rd Division would know.
Well, I'm from Miltia.
Huh?
Of course, no one's allowed to go there anymore. My family moved to Second Miltia when they transferred the capital after the war. And my brother still lives there alone.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful memories.
Oh, it's all right. After all, it's something we must never forget about. For our sake and theirs as well. Oh no! I forgot I had to report to the bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later. Bye!
during this part, another secret email to unlock more items later. It's a certain item, I can't remember completely, but the book says you have to read it and agree to help the UMN track some hacker who's hacking their system. And if you do, they give you items later on. I told you they're really long. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, I'm just gonna kinda screenshot it so you can pause and read it if you want to. Will help, yes. You want to agree to help. Now we can leave. This part here teaches you how to use, like, throughout the game you use drills and you gotta, like, move them and destroy obstacles in your path. That's all this part is. Essentially, you just hit square twice. You hold it down the second time until you think it's in the right place. It's really easy. And now you got the drill passport to use later on in the game. Yay, another email. This just tells you about the database. As you fight monsters, you gather data on them, and it saves it. And it saves information about specific areas you visit, and it tells you a little bit more in-depth story on them and everything like that. There's another save point in this room for, like, whenever you need to use it. This is a really big ship. This is the email, I believe. Yeah, this is the email about the building of the KOS-MOS weapon. So you have to go to this area if you want this weapon later on in the game. To develop the ultimate weapon befitting KOS-MOS. It is a really nice weapon. I highly suggest getting it. To choose the top one. Some emails are useless and you could just skip right through. Some are important, like that one, and the guy you sign up for emails to get the discounts later on. This is the guy who introduces you into those doors, the decoder doors. You automatically talk to him. Segment file you can access in your items, and it tells you all the doors you've unlocked and all the decoders you found. These guys you could play a game with to try and outrun them and get back to where they're at. Later on, you have to run from actual Gnosis monsters when you do it. I'm sorry about my glasses, but I don't have anti-reflective glasses. I can't help that. So all you do is you just lead them around, and half the time I still lose, but as long as you get away from the monster later, you're good. What? I got back to where they were. I don't think you can win the first one if it's going to do that. But if you want, you can keep doing it and getting med kits off them. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna show you this once, but if you really want to, you can do this simulator over and over and build experience before the monsters ever come.
Transmit eggs!
Kinda to strengthen yourself up a little bit. It's a really easy battle that you could just do over and over if you really want to. You could probably do it like 50 times. And if you run out of health, you could always go back to your room, sleep, heal, and come back. The moment you look at a door, it logs it in the segment file. This is the bridge. Obviously, I said that, but this is when she turns in her data on KOS-MOS.
I see. I understand the basic specs. So, where's the actual field data?
Well, it's not quite ready. All I can provide today is up to A7.
So you don't have it?
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses? Listen, Chief Uzuki. Why do you think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment. This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have Eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them aren't available until later. What would happen if by some chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The purpose of KOS-MOS deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield. KOS-MOS was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed. That thing's only meaningful to us when it's fully operational. Why can't you—
Let it go, Commander. These people are working under serious time constraints. Just like our own squadron. Besides, they're only one step away from actual field testing. In the end, we all want to see this operation completed without having to resort to that thing. Don't we?
Of course, Captain. But I believe we... who's calling me?
Is there a problem?
No. Something urgent's come up. If you'll excuse me.
I wonder what's wrong.
I don't know.
Well, never mind. That's enough for today, Chief Uzuki. Let me know if any new developments arise.
I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need. The government's funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired. Take the rest of the day off.
For this email, you want to make sure you go to download and download the attachment. This is a really, really long one. The one you want to sign up for is Effector. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. That's Shion's weapon. We just picked up Shion's weapon from the hangar. This guy over here, if I could talk to him. This guy is a shop. If you get money, you can come buy healing items and revives if you need. I'll buy a couple revives. Now we just return to her bedroom. First time I played this game, I was lost. Like, I got lost all the time in this ship because of how big it is.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar. You should have been more careful while retrieving it.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that occurred during the recovery. However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it. The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished. And, in addition to that, you're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases. We can't have the Zohar falling into the government's hands.
2 phases? But why are you...
We've picked up local UMN activity on our EPR radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
I told you, you've made a grave mistake. We dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive. I don't care if you have to send it into hyperspace by itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon. I don't know what Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet. It's too risky.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But sir...
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen you for 2 years now. You could at least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh, come on. Why are you trying to resurrect obscure ancient rituals? Wait a minute. You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must I tell you not to quibble about my way of life?
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's just a stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me. Just promise me you'll come home this year, okay? If you don't...
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait! I'm not going to let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
That's her brother, I think Jin or something. He's introduced in the second game,
I
actually.
Consider my feelings for a change.
He's pretty cool. I got it. Alright, that's it for this episode. I went on a little longer than I was wanting, but it's alright. Got all the Woglinde stuff done, and after I go to sleep, that's when the Gnosis are going to attack, and the action picks up a little bit more. I hope you're enjoying this series. If you are, make sure you give a like and hit subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.